Okay, my turn.
I am the Hulk. I am Abomination.
Oh, I'm the Hulk. I'm so sad. I don't know how to defend myself. My throat.
The MCU is in a very interesting situation at the moment, with most of their projects ranking from either mediocre to straight up awful. There are hits here and there, but at the moment, Marvel lacks a lot of consistency. And now we have the latest release in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Captain America Brave New World, a movie that I didn't really have high expectations for, especially considering the last time we saw this version of Captain America was...
You've got to do better, Senator.
The terrorists only set us back a bit.
You have to stop calling them terrorists.
There were still people in there.
This is the only language these people understand.
I will say that this film isn't nearly as bad as some of Marvel's other recent offerings, but just because it's not as bad doesn't excuse its poor showing. This movie is extremely by the numbers, and just feels like Marvel going through the motions again. I thought they had finally learned not to push out so many projects per year, and take their time after 2024 only had Deadpool and Wolverine, but nope, Marvel is right back to the old grind, with this year having 3 movies being pumped out. Now, I'll be honest and say that the other movies actually look like they could be decent, but I think Marvel needs to pump the brakes a little if they have any hope of improving the quality of their projects. So, let's just get this over with. This is Captain America: Brave New World. The story follows Sam Wilson as the new Captain America, whose latest mission has him unraveling a political plot set by a mysterious, shady figure. I'm going to talk about spoilers now, so this is your chance to leave and watch the movie if you care. The mysterious figure turns out to be Dr. Samuel Stearns, aka the Leader, who has amassed a plan to drug the new President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross, with gamma radiation, which turns him into a red version of the Hulk. It seems like Disney is very much aware of how beloved Captain America: The Winter Soldier is, because this is their second attempt at trying to capture that movie's spirit and failing to do so, with a half-baked political espionage plot, which is how I would describe the whole movie. Half-baked. Besides Sam and Ross, the other characters don't have much depth to them, or don't get the time needed. For example, Sam has his own version of Falcon in this film, but he only appears for a few short instances before being written out of the story entirely. Giancarlo Esposito is also here, but his character feels extremely slapped on, which is probably because he was. This movie went through an insane amount of development hell, with multiple rewrites, reshoots, and whole scripts being tossed out, which makes me wonder how bad the others were if this was the script they settled on. The movie is also very unfocused, trying to juggle too many ideas at once. The introduction of the Leader, the discovery of adamantium, the Red Hulk, Giancarlo Esposito's character, dealing with the Celestial from the Eternals, and a whole lot more. There's also a joking little line about how Sam should probably get the super serum that Steve Rogers had, and while this line is said as just a little joke, it really is just trying to cover up a bigger issue. There are multiple moments in this movie where Sam should have absolutely died, but just doesn't. It really doesn't make sense for him to be going up against these massive threats alone without any super serum, even with the new vibranium suit he has. And then there's the cherry on top of all of this, with one of the worst post-credit scenes in any MCU film, with the Leader revealing that there are more universes out there than just this one. Wow. That would have been a big reveal like 4 years ago. The thing is, when I compare this film to the other modern MCU films, I would happily watch this over something like Thor: Love and Thunder or The Eternals. But when you compare this film to the MCU as a whole, or even the best of the post-Infinity Saga movies, it ends up looking pretty bad. In summary, Captain America: Brave New World is a real mess of a movie. It attempts to do so much, and yet feels like it's only doing the bare minimum. The thing is, I don't want to dislike any of these movies. There was a time where I was genuinely excited to go see the latest Marvel movie, but that time is long gone now. I can only hope that the MCU can someday improve and return to the consistency it once had, but I think we all know that that's very wishful thinking. I still think that both Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four look like they could at the very least be entertaining, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That's all I got for now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that bell icon to be notified for whenever I make a new video. The next review should be Monster Hunter Wilds, so if you're interested in that, or interested in supporting the channel more, then turn notifications and check out my other videos. Okay, that's it. Bye.